If I didn't mention your name here, please. One can in this neighbor Obadiah. Yeah, my people. Welcome. Please, if I didn't mention your name, respect yourself. If I mention your name, you reply me. Please, if you want to have a debate with me, don't worry. I will post the link here. You come on. If you want to debate, you debate. And if you want to throw insult, I will block you immediately, please. My brother, anybody can reply anybody. Anybody can say anything you want to say, but do not try to bring any unnecessary discussion here. I will just block you. Thank you, everyone. Let's begin in earnest. If you want, Onyisi. No, I just started, my brother. Please, and if you see anyhow comment, please tell me. I will send the person to Gabson Concrete Industries, block industry, immediately. 9 inches. 9 inches. In fact, no more block, pavement, road pavement. Bright Mayor. For you to know what I'm talking about, for you to give you an example of what I'm talking about, Bright Mayor cannot comment here again. You see that type of comment, I will block the person, please. Watch this one. What has this boy come to say? I'm blocking you now. That is, if you don't have anything to say here, you just shut up. If you want to have a debate, you come here, we will debate. But if you want to come here and throw all these nonsense talks, please just keep quiet. You can tune out. You can go to places where they talk about things you want to hear. And if you want to make it personal, no problem. Okay? If you want it to be a personal affair, no problem. But you are not going to make it a personal affair here. I will block you. Then if you have anything, I'm saying it publicly, if you have anything you think you can do to me, come out publicly and say it. Then if we are going to meet anywhere, in the street, in the court, in the police station, I'm very serious. I'm very serious. Whichever way anyone wants it, I will give it to you. I'm not a troublemaker, but I don't run away from trouble. I'm just, don't worry, I won't keep you people waiting. Okay. This one says his father is stupid. Let me see. I've blocked that one. You cannot come here and talk nonsense. Okay? You can't come here and talk rubbish. If you want to debate me, don't worry, you come in here and debate me. I will bring you to the studio. But let me just analyze these things. Guys, I am not going to let anyone insult black people, no matter who you are. No matter what you are promising me, no matter what you are giving me, if you are going to say things that will make racists mock me tomorrow, I am going to go to that war with you. See, this has nothing to do with Biafra. This has nothing to do with IPOB. This has everything to do with Nnamdi Kanu and what he's saying. That video wasn't about, he wasn't hitting Nigeria. If he was hitting the Nigeria government and he's getting it right, I will help. I would help. Which one is that, please? Hold on, I'm coming, guys. Okay, my brother, thank you for showing me. Let me block this one first. What's his name? Mike Dixon. Hold on. I'm not here to listen to I'm not here to massage anyone's ego. You understand? Nnamdi Kanu didn't insult black people. Okay, my brother, wait, I will prove it to you. I will prove it to you. Okay? I will prove it to you. Listen, I am not a member of Biafra National Council. I am not a member of Lower Niger Congress. Like I've been saying it, in case you don't know, I am doing my thing on my own. Any group that is for black people, you will always see me there. And when you are getting it wrong, I will tell you, hey, this is not right. Why? Because I am informed on that topic. I don't get involved in topics I'm not versed in. Okay? No, I am blocking noisemakers. Listen, if you come here, you are going to learn things even in the comment section. Just be listening to be watching the comment section. And I don't want people who will come here and be throwing words, empty words, insults. No. This is just for intelligent people. Insult is allowed though, but insult with reason. Just like what happened yesterday when I mistakenly I said that Samsung is owned by the Japanese. I was wrong, but not completely wrong, because I thought NTT owns the highest share in Samsung. Meanwhile, I was right in saying that Samsung works with the Japanese military, 100% factual. Then you come and tell people, hey, I was wrong here, but look at the information, look at this. Some people start getting catching feelings. Is this how we want to learn? Is this how you want to learn? Is this how we are going to learn as a people? Or is only one person allowed to be saying things and you are not even allowed to question anything, saying, are you guys stupid? Listen, if this is how you go, you do your things, sorry, here is not for you. Here is not for you. Then if you think I am wrong, come here and debate me. I am not going to get into argument. Okay, if you want it, let us bet money. Put your money where your mouth is, like literally. Your million naira to my million naira, very easy. Let the winner take it. Maybe that time you will learn very well. You will learn very well. I am willing to go. If you say it's a lie, put your money. I am not going to be here and be making noise with you. No, I don't have that time. I have little patience. And I have zero patience for ignorance. Zero patience for ignorance. And this is not anti-Biafra. No. This is setting the record straight. You people, those of you in Istanbul, you see why people calling you Zenji, right? It's because of things like this. When they hear something like this, this is the false history they taught to white people that makes white people till this day hate you and consider you an animal. And some people have been accustomed to it, that they don't even know when they are being insulted. Now let's go to the video. Thank you guys. I'm sorry if I'm sounding too emotional. Wait, let me block this one. Okay. You go and see the person that made this comment. Please bring me your best debaters, not one. Bring 3. Bring 3, and if they can defeat me, I will delete this page. Since you people want this page gone, bring them, let them debate me. Meanwhile, I'm blocking you now. Hold on. I'm coming, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. I've blocked the person. Please, all those comments, don't fail to show me. Don't fail to show them to me when you see them. See, we are not here for quarrel, for gossip. We are here to look at history and look at events critically. Kai, man, black people. Enough of this false history. Let us know who is right and who is wrong. Guys, let's begin. I'm coming. This is from Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast yesterday. Listen, I have so many short videos that people sent me. I'm not going to post them on my page. Why? You cannot get the full context when it's just this small 30 seconds video. No, I will not. If someone made a 3-hour speech, if it's a 3-hour speech, at least I expect you to give me a 20-minute clip, so I will get the full context. So all those short videos, I'm not posting them, and I'm not going to talk anything concerning them. You see this one, how many minutes? 37 minutes. That one, you will see the full context, then you will not be misquoting the person. What I am going to use is Nnamdi Kanu's words against him, not someone's words against him. Let us know who understands history and who understands black people, because I'm pro Malcolm X. Then you will ask yourself, how well does Nnamdi Kanu know white people and black people? For how long has he been with white people that you will take his words over the word of someone whose ancestors directly who suffered from slavery directly? Malcolm X doesn't know who his great-grandfather, maybe his 5th grandfather, he doesn't know who the person is. He probably doesn't know who his great-grandfather is. He can't tell you exactly where his ancestors were 400 years ago. Why? They were taken. You and I are survivors. We survived. We survived that war. So we are going to check between both of them who is right and who is wrong. I'm coming. Wait, let me block this one. I'm coming. Let me block this Obinna. Bring those videos you say you have. Come here, debate me with them, okay? Bring those videos you say you have, then come here and debate me. Type again. I'm coming, guys. You say it's Kawa. Wait, let me block him in the studio, please. Guys, I will be stopping the videos just to block people, please. Where is he? Please don't get offended that I'm blocking people, because I don't need noise here. I will block any person. Okay, hold on. Don't worry, I'm blocking your father's stupidity first before my own. I'm coming. You love Nnamdi Kanu, my brother, it's your right. It's your right. Okay, your father is mad. Excuse me. Don't worry, any debate you want to have with me, you are free to come on here and have it with me. Now let's go. Let's continue with the lecture first.
Yes. What is the Latin word for black? And now I want Nigerians. We have now come to the main point this evening. I want Nigerians to be looking at their green, white, green flag. Wherever you are, if you're in Abuja, if you're in Lagos, if you're in Kaduna, bring your green, white, green flag closer. We are about to do a very simple experiment, please. What is the Latin word for black? I want you to Google. As I'm Googling, please try and do the same thing. What is the Latin word for black? Simply go to Google and Google it, please. And we are doing good. It's interactive now. We want to do everything together like one happy family. So I am writing What is the Latin meaning of the word? Live of the word black. I'm sorry, you cannot see. I'm not that tech savvy. What's Latin meaning of the word black? What's it, Tibala? What's the Latin meaning of the word black? Black. What is it? Go to your Google and you put it in. We are live and interactive. We have come to the stage whereby if Facebook doesn't shut me down now, they will shut it down again. If right now, go and Google the meaning of the word black. The Latin meaning of the word black. And bring your Nigerian flag closer. Green, white, green. Bring it close.
Listen, telling me, I don't need him to tell me that the word in Latin is Niger. And I don't need that one. I already know it. You people don't seem to get it. I am coming. I will teach you what you're missing. I already know it before he ever broadcasted online. Remember, ask my mates who grew up with me. I've been writing articles that were published on magazines and newspapers right from 2004. Okay, so don't assume you are talking to someone who just started following politics 5-6 years ago. 2004 is 16 years today. How old do you think I am now? How old do you think I was by 2004 and I'm writing those articles? Do you know how many people who've been submitting their articles to newspapers and magazines, not people paying to have their things published? Do you think that 14 years ago I have the money to publish anything on any newspaper or magazine? Yet they publish them. So I don't need anyone to tell me that one. It is correct. The Latin word for black is Niger. So if it's new to you, it is not new to me.
To tell you where your stupidity started from. What is black in Latin? It means nigger, yes. Negroes, yes. Or the adjective is nigger. What is that nigger? What I want to tell you what God did. Elohim.
Now, what God? What Elohim? What God and what Elohim? Or am I going to look at the history of my black people from the eyes of an ideology of the people that enslaved me, the people that brought Adam and Eve story? So you actually believe that the Adam and Eve story is older than black people? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Please open your Torah, open your Bible, check the dates. Everything there less than 8,000 years. Give it 10,000 years old. Are black people less than 10,000 years old? The fossil they dug up in Kenya is more than 1.3 million years old. Go to Oklo in Gabon. They have a site, a mining site, a uranium site there in Oklo. Please, people in Gabon, go and check these things I'm telling you. Nigerians in Gabon may not even know this. Hey, those of you in Istanbul, you know Emeka's brother. What's his name? Obi. Emeka's brother. Ask Dave Johnson. Ask Dave Johnson. Tell Dave Johnson to give you this guy's number. Contact him and ask. He lived in Gabon for how many years? His wife is a Gabonese. When I told him the story, he didn't even know it. He was arguing. He was arguing with me. Then he called someone in Gabon and asked, "Please, do you know where Oklo is?" The person said yes, and the person he asked the person, "Is it true that there is a uranium site there that has had an activity for over 4 billion years? 4 billion years with a B." And the person, he said yes. And to his credit, he called me and said, "Man, I'm very sorry. That thing you said is true." He did his research. So if we have something, a place where you have an activity going on for more than 4 billion years, now the only people guiding that place now are French soldiers. No single black soldier is around to go there. No single black man. In Gabon, please, those of you in Gabon, Ask people what's happening in Oklo. Look at the Sahara Desert. They are digging, as I'm talking to you right now, they are digging up things in the Sahara Desert. 1 million years ago, people were living there. That place used to be a lush ground, green, trees, everything growing there. It wasn't always a dry desert. It was a wet desert. From wet desert, people were living along that place. You see River Nile, all these rivers. No, they didn't start closing up today. They were so large, so big. They are still digging up things there. You can carbon date things there and it will be giving you 900 years, 900,000 years, 1 million years, 2 million years. Please ask archaeologists, with archaeological evidence. Don't come here and start talking what you don't know. Before you debate me, make sure you have your facts, because I will embarrass you with facts and figures. So the Elohim part is even bullshit. The people who gave you the Elohim are the same people who enslaved you. So are you going to tell me that Nnamdi Kanu knows better than Malcolm X on Black history? Please, that is the basis of this argument. Please let me turn on the fan. Are you telling me that he knows better than Malcolm X? Is this what you're trying to tell me? And you're telling me that in this Elohim story that he is right and I'm wrong? Can you objectively say that I am wrong on this one now? No, this has to be the argument. This has nothing to do with Biafra. This has nothing to do with IPOB. It has everything to do with Black history. I don't care who you are listening to, what they are telling you. I'm telling you, they don't have the information you think they have. They do. They don't have that information. I'm still coming. This is not about whether Nigeria means a black area. That's it's Latin. Land of black. Guess what? Land of black is, to me, there is nothing wrong with calling my place a land of black. I am black. It's not about what they call the place. It's about what they are doing there. Ivory Coast. That is called Ivory Coast doesn't mean that the whole place is paved with ivory. It has a good name. Guess what? They have a bad government. Hunger is still there. You know what it's like? It's like you see someone building a mud house and you call it somebody so palace. Don't you see it in your village? You have some people, they build 4 rooms and parlor and they will put so mansion on it, so palace. No, forget the name. Look at what is happening in there. Brother, Nigeria got the name from the Latin word nigger. It's not even up for debate. Everyone should know that. And if you are just knowing it, please, you shouldn't be talking to me. You probably shouldn't be talking when I'm talking about history. And when you check history, please check archaeology also. Every true history must be backed up with an archaeological evidence. And anyone that is not backed up with, by any archaeological evidence, guys, forget it. Forget it. So on this case, he is wrong. On this one now, the Elohim matter. Forget it, is bullshit. Who gave you the word Elohim? Who taught you? Your foundation is faulty, is false. The foundation is false. This is not about jealousy. Jealous of who? For what? I have a superior information, so why would I be jealous of you? In what way am I running a freedom fighting incorporated? Jealous of what? You people are talking about jealousy, yeah, mumu, this and that. You take notice. Hey, if I am a notice me person, why are you here? Why are you noticing me? Why are you noticing in the first place? Less than how many minutes in? Less than 2 minutes in, and there is a very false information there going on, and people have taken it as fact. So if there is no pushback, you will allow this stick to the minds of the people. Now the person will think that he or she is informed. Then you will go outside and be making mockery of yourself. White people will see it and mock you. They will mock you with it. I'm coming.
Want to tell you why you are black in Africa, all of us. And I want to prove to you that the name Nigeria is cursed.
No, the name Nigeria is not cursed. You have cursed people ruling Nigeria. Africa is not cursed. You have cursed people ruling Africa. Take away their guns and they will not be there. Disarm every African leader. Let us see who will survive, who will be left by their people. Nigeria is not cursed. Africa is not cursed. We have people who are cursed. If they are not cursed, why are they still working for the colonial masters? Why are they still working for the colonial masters? Nigeria is not cursed. Please, if you are cursed, I am not. No one cursed me. I was not born with any curse. And the problem of Nigeria is not curse. The problem of Africa is not curse. It's mismanagement. And who are the people mismanaging the things? They are just a small minority, a tiny minority. So when we are talking, let us dwell on facts and evidence. Then if what he's saying is not what he means, why doesn't he expatiate more on it? Okay, if he is not what he meant, don't worry. Let me now give you the right narrative. When you hear that Nigeria is cursed, he's saying this thing in English. Now, your people in Poland, all these places you are afraid of white right-wing parties. Check Spain, Spain of all places that are not even unified. A party like Vox, please, those of you in Spain, tell me, how is Vox doing? They are now in the parliament. Those of you in Greece, Golden Dawn, 20 years ago, who knows Golden Dawn? Who knows Golden Dawn? Right now, they are in the parliament. They were even they are the people that put this prime minister in power, in case you don't know. Because some people who used to vote left, people who voted for Syriza before, now voted for this prime minister. Why? Everybody is going right wing. Now, at a time everyone is going right, you have a black man denigrating the image of black people. How do you think those racists will be feeling? You are emboldening them. They will be emboldened by hearing this thing that black people are cursed. This is the same thing the church told the people to justify slavery. The Anglican church, when the people started pushing against the church, when they wanted to end slavery, what the Anglican church was telling their parishioners is that black people have no souls. That whatever you do to black people, you will not receive the punishment. God will not punish you for that. Now you know why they picked the poor thugs and brought them to come and be killing your ancestors. And they were doing all that without recourse to nature. Because they didn't believe that they are dealing with human beings. Now when Europeans are hearing this thing that black people are cursed, how do you think they'll be viewing a black person on the road? Even in 2020, you enter the train, you see people will desert the train. Then they will come and hear it from a black man that black people are cursed. How do you think they will be treating you? Tell me how you think they will be treating you. This is not, since I've been saying this, have I mentioned Biafra? No. Have I mentioned IPOB? No. To show you that it is not about Biafra or what Biafra stands for. It's about the false information Nnamdi Kanu is putting out there that is making these people look down on us. You see how they condescend to us? Huh? In China, they evicted black people from their homes. They locked them, sealed them up in their hotel rooms. Others can go out, black people cannot go out. And at the same time, you have a black man saying that black people are cursed. Someone with such a large platform, and we are not allowed to push back. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? I'm not allowed to push back. Why? Hey, guys, stop. This is working against you. Those of you in Turkey, confirm this thing. They call you Zenji. They call you Zenji. They call you a monkey. And they'll be hearing a black man with such a large followership, a large base, confirming what they've been saying, that black people are cursed. He could have said this in Igbo. Guys, are you getting what is going on here? Are you getting my anger? And my anger is not about Biafra. Please, no one should call me now. I'm not taking any call yet. I will take calls later, not now. Are you seeing what my anger is? It's not that Nigeria was not named after blackness, nigger. No, it is what, if by now you don't know that already, you probably shouldn't be weighing in on politics. Now you see why it is very bad to remove history from our classes. And when you talk, people call you a troublemaker. Troublemaker for defending the black race? Are you kidding me? If that is trouble, please, I'm guilty as charged and I'm proud. Then do what you want to do. Do what you want to do.
And after tonight's program, you will see need and reason why Nigeria should not exist. I'm not going to add anything to this. I want to do something. I want to read comments. Somebody should tell me I'm reading. If I move to the left, it means I'm checking Radio Biafra. If I'm here, direct, it is my page on Facebook Live. I want somebody to tell me the Latin, Google it, the Latin meaning of the word black. This, do you know what it means? It means Negro. Number one, the adjective is nigger or Niger. If you think it's Niger State, Niger, Niger, Nigeria. Latin meaning of the word black. Then we proceed. What does it mean? Those who brought the word black, this Negro and Niger, Nigeria, what did they have in mind? Who are they trying to describe? That's the meaning of the adjective, isn't it? To qualify, to describe something. What is it? Hey, now you are in for a shock. The name Nigeria. It means...
And then for a shock, the name Nigeria in 2020. In for a shock, the name Nigeria in 2020. What is shocking about the meaning of the name Niger in 2020? Please. If you are above 20 and you are just hearing it, please, there is something wrong with you. Check yourself. Check yourself. Go do a real history about you and yourself. We don't even know anything about Igbo land. And we are talking about, guys, ask yourself, you, is Igbo a language or a nation? Then how many tribes are there in Igbo nation? You think Igbo is a tribe? You don't even know that yet. And in 2020, you are just on learning the meaning of the word Niger. Huh? You are just knowing, you are just learning it in 2020, and you think you are equipped enough to come and debate me? Please, I've told you, bring your best debaters. And let us even put money on that debate. Let's win something. Let it cost us something. And this is not about Biafra again. This is not about Biafra. This is not about IPOB. It's about the false history they are teaching black people. It's about the false history they are teaching to black people.
Black, we know. It means something that is dark, we know. It means something that is ill omen, bad luck, ill omen. So Nigeria is bad luck. Not me. Oh. Go to Google. Google self. Who are these people? Who are these people? I have not seen anything here. Oh. I have not seen anything here. Somebody is saying I shouldn't talk about Democrats in America. You see how foolish people are. That election is pregnant. Black people always afraid to speak the truth. Joe Biden is a racist.
Of course. Joe Biden is a racist. I've been saying it. From 2015, I've been saying it. In fact, I've had that debate in 2015. Then in 2016, when the same people that propped up Trump, go and check the same media that is telling you Trump is racist, Trump is this, Trump is that. Go check how they were propping him up. Even Hillary Clinton. Go and read the WikiLeaks. Read the WikiLeaks cables. Hillary Clinton wanted to run against Donald Trump because all they had against him was saying that he's a racist, is this, is that. Forgetting that people know the history of the Democratic Party, the DNC. You people are complaining about the KKK. Please go and check the 1960s DNC conventions. The KKK were marching with their uniform because they are the party of the Democrats. And if you are just learning that one right now, sorry, you are like how many years behind me? I already know that one, and he's telling the truth there. He is telling the truth here on this one now. He is right. Joe Biden was the co-author of the crime bill, and no one defended the crime bill more than him. If you don't know what the Clinton crime bill was, it was the bill that started sending black people to prison en masse. Go and check that bill. Joe Biden co-authored it. And I don't need him to teach me that one. That may end up being more informed on that one than him. Joe Biden co-authored it. Clinton signed it. And at the same time they were doing this, they were privatizing the prisons. Now it is cheaper to send a black man to prison than to send him to school. It is more lucrative. Because the prison corporations, personal business, personal prisons. The more you keep people there, is the more you make money. They will tell you that they are using how much to feed a prisoner. Meanwhile, black people are in the streets. You can't feed them to stop them from committing crimes. Do you know that some of the people that committed those crimes, if they had $60 in their pocket that day, they wouldn't commit that crime? The same people who took away the factories from those communities and shipped them to China. Then, under Reagan, the Bush family, the Clintons, were flying in drugs from South America to the USA into black communities. They started teaching them how to smoke crack. And that was after destroying the Black Panthers Party. The people responsible for it are the same people that are telling you that Donald Trump is a racist, and Joe Biden has always been an integral part of those groups. There are many groups, not one. You have them in the Republican Party, you have them in the Democratic Party. In fact, they are more in the Democratic Party. But the Democrats are good in throwing insults at people, tagging you with what they are doing. Projection. It's called projection. Throw your weakest point at your enemy and let your enemy keep defending himself while you do other things. Now the people will be seeing you as a good person because you are the first to say it, and they believe that you're the one helping them. So on that one, he is right. I'm not a sadist. When you are right, I will tell you you're right, but when you are wrong, I tell you you're wrong. Then if you refuse to take that advice, I will start second guessing you. Then I will never take you serious. Say what you want to say. You can never say that I'm lying. That is one thing you can't say. And if you say I'm lying, bring your own evidence. If you can't bring it, then get out. I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say to you.
Have it on record. Forget all the nonsense in South Africa he was saying about apartheid. He is a...
And Joe Biden, when he said he marched in South Africa, it wasn't true. He didn't go to anywhere to march against apartheid in South Africa. It didn't happen even. It did not happen. Joe Biden has always been a liar. He may end up being the #1 plagiarist in Washington. In fact, in the whole Western world. Just in one speech, he lied 3 good times. That he graduated as the best student in his class, no. That he graduated with 3 degrees, no. I've forgotten the 3rd one. Now he said he matched with Desmond Tutu in South Africa. And your Desmond Tutu didn't even come out to debunk it. That Desmond Tutu, and you are probably calling Desmond Tutu and Nelson Mandela heroes. Heroes, the people who are saying this nonsense, coming to attack me here, are probably calling Nelson Mandela a hero. He's not. And if you don't know that history, sorry, you shouldn't be debating me. Desmond Tutu should have debunked it, but he wouldn't. Why? He cannot offend his masters. Okay? Of course.
I have it here. And we'll find it this kind of place. Go to Google now. Go to Google and find the meaning of the word black. Nobody has said, are they listen to me or not? It means Negro. It means Niger. Niger State. Capital Mina. Niger Republic in French. Nigeria. Area of black, useless people. And what does it mean? It means ill-omened. It means Nigeria means pitch black. Nigeria means unlucky.
Please, how does black translate to unlucky? Black is the color of nature. Black is the color of nature. You are one with nature. Do you even know what Afo? Afo means Eke Ore Afo Unko. You think it's only white people that named days after the planet? No, we named it after nature. We named our market days after nature, and it's 4. That's why our calendar is the most perfect, not these calendars they gave you. Do you know how many times they've tweaked that calendar in the last 200 years, or let's say in the last 1,000 years? Do you know how many times they've changed it? But our own has been the same. 4. Check your 25th December. Today is on Thursday. Tomorrow is on Friday. Next thing, Thursday. Next thing, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Again, Wednesday. But check your own calendar. Your own calendar is the most perfect. Then they took it away and gave you this. Just for commerce, for control. The people controlling commerce control everything you do. Okay? Then when you come to Afo, Afo is the earth. We are proud of it that we named it a day after it. When you hear about Afo, it is not an image somewhere. Please, don't listen to all these criminals on Facebook calling themselves as the one and there's the woke. Calling themselves, those are fake. They don't even know what Igbo culture and tradition is. Not just in Igbo, go to many African tribes, everywhere you touch on the map of Africa. Look at the Dogon people. See, white people have never been smarter than black people. It is not true. We are only victims of war. We are only victims of war. So don't buy it to You will not, even if you are going to give me heaven on earth, which is, by the way, a promise you haven't given me yet, I am not going to follow you. I'm not, no, I'm not going to fall for anything. I know myself. I know my history. And I don't need anyone to teach me my history. If you think you know better than me, please come on and debate me. I don't need side talks. Again, he is wrong on this one. If you think he's right, please come on here and prove it. Why do you want to hear only from one side? And another person is not allowed to talk? Who are you to tell me when to speak and when not to? This has nothing to do with Biafra. This has nothing to do with IPOB. It has everything to do with the wrong history. Then they are probably teaching your children these things in school. Then they will grow up. How do you think they'll be seeing white people when they go out? You see how you people are afraid of them everywhere. Check even here in Turkey. You see how you are afraid of the people you are afraid of are afraid of me. This is why black people don't fight back. We need mental realignment. Don't ever dwell on the history of the people that enslaved you.
The people that coined the word black and called you nigger, Nigeria. So
and in my place, we'll be naming things after blackness. EOG means Black River. And it's still River Niger. They've been calling that water EOG long before white people came. There are communities named after blackness everywhere you look in Africa, long before white people came. So is black supposed to be a cause? Now, if you are telling me it's a cause, that means you are on the same team with the colonial masters. I don't know if you're getting it. You and the colonial masters are playing in the same team. Please, are you going to debate this one now? EOG, please. Were the white people, white colonial masters, the people that named the place EOG, the water EOG? Huh? Many black people, black heroes that have existed before the white people came have taken their name from blackness. And blackness is to be embraced. You need to embrace blackness, not call it a curse. If you are calling, see, if a white man said this thing, the person will be yanked off the earth immediately. Immediately. If a white man opens his mouth and said that black people are cursed, the person will lose his job immediately. Why is it not okay when a white man says it, but it's okay when a black man says it? Eh? Tell me. At a time, they are trying to go to your house in Nigeria. They are secretly meeting to force you to take Bill-Gates vaccines. You all got angry when the French doctors on live TV said that they should be testing this thing in Africa. And you are comfortable having someone tell you that you are cursed. Why wouldn't they come and test their vaccines in your place since you are cursed? Huh? Tell me why they are not going to test their vaccines in your place when you are cursed. Why would you accept that you are cursed? Tell me. Why would you accept that? Don't make it personal. Focus on the issue. Focus on the issue. Forget about who is saying it. Focus on what I'm saying. And focus on what he is saying. What happened to you people?
That is banned in America. Negro is what you're answering in Nigeria. Do you see your life? Do you see? I'm an intellectual. I'm a professor. Those IPOB, they are miscreants. I have 4 degrees from Princeton, from Harvard. Do you know the meaning of your name is ill omen? Omen.
How does black mean ill omen? Who defined it that way? And why would you take that division, that definition? Who defined it and made it a bad omen? The same white people. Why are you taking yourself to be what they told you are? And saying this is not being against Biafra. This has nothing to do with Biafra. Rather, you should be telling the people to stop saying this thing that is against you people. This is slave mindset. This is slave mentality.
Do you know that your name is unlucky? Do you know that? That you are a nigger. You're a Negro.
I'm a black man. Yes, I'm black.
I'm proud to be a Nigerian. That is why if you call me a Nigerian, God, Satan will punish you upon the punishment you have. Thunder will fire you. All of you.
Please call me black. And now in this context, Nigeria as a country is a mistake which should be corrected. If we are going to stay together, let us discuss on what term are we going to exist together. Then if we are not going to exist together, then let's have the conversation. But it has nothing to do with being called black. Do you see how I separated those two things? You notice how I separated them? Being called black and being called a Nigerian are two different things. And naming my place after blackness is not a cause. No. It's a bonus. It's a bonus. How many sequences of DNA do you think black people carry? 9. White people 6. Chinese 6. Asians 6. Europeans 6. People in the place you call America today 6. Every other people 6. But everywhere I find black people 9. Gorilla, how many? 6. Monkeys 6. So who are supposed to be the monkeys, black or white? How many species of monkey have pointed nose? Monkeys have pointed nose. Black people don't have pointed nose. We are not predominantly people with pointed nose. Most black people don't have pointed nose. We have flared up noses like this. Many designs. White people pointed, monkeys pointed. But why would they call you monkeys? Look at the hair on the monkey, like a white man's hair. Look at black people's hair, like wool. The original people, that's what black. You people will say black and proud. What does it mean? Just saying black and proud is not enough. It's understanding what makes you a proud person as a black man. Why you should take pride in your blackness. It has nothing to do with Nigeria. And I am not going to be defined as an omen. If you are angry when white people avoid you in buses and trains, then you should be angry with the person that is telling you that you represent an omen. Please, again, go back to China. What they are doing to our people in China, don't give them homes again. Then they will come and catch you, drain your blood, leave you somewhere. They will come and pick you up again after 2 weeks and come and drain your blood again. Guys, didn't you see it? Why didn't we have all these people talking about that thing? Why didn't they talk about it? Since you love black people too much. Why was I the only one talking about it? And you think you like black people more than me? Huh? Choose one. You have to be on one side. You say, I'm a Confucianist. No, it's because you don't understand reality. You're the one with the wrong understanding of reality.
Refer to me as a Nigerian, and God in heaven will punish you and punish your family. Ill omen, unlucky, nigger, negro. That's your name. A name a white man gave to you. A name you...
We've been calling ourselves black before white people came. Again, go back to EOG, River Niger. Go check it. Rather, they copied that name from us. Then the word, when you go into the etymology of the name black and what it means in Latin, then check the literal meaning, what it means and what it represents. What it represents is different from what it means. And that representation, who made it, who presented it that way? The same people who hate you. Now, why would you be repeating it? Did white people name it EOG? We'll be calling it EOG before these people came. Mungo Park did not discover River Niger. They did not name that water black first. We named it black. Now they named a region they stole. They stole the region and made it what it is today. There is nothing like Southeast Nigeria, South Nigeria, Southwest Nigeria, all those things. No, there's nothing like it. Unless you tell me you are buying into what the British did. Unless you're telling me you are buying the British narrative, yes, that way, please come out and say it that way. We will know where you're coming from. We named the place Black River before these people came. Please, people from Anambra State, EOG, were the British, the people that named it EOG. Tell me. Then if it's true, why am I not allowed to say it? Why am I not allowed to? Do I really need someone to allow me to say it when it's true? Kai.
You're fighting very hard to maintain. Do you see how foolish you are? As a Nigerian, do you see how foolish you are? Your name means, it's here now, unlucky. It means black, gloomy. It means dismal.
How does black represent gloomy? Please. Tell me. How? This is a psychological war they ran on their people. They ran a psy-op, or this is a psychological operation. That black means gloomy. Now you know why white people are afraid to get close to you. Nigerians in Russia, those of you who went to Russia in the 80s, from the moment Gorbachev, even before Gorbachev, took over. In fact, when the Russians started working with black people, many black liberation movements you are seeing today worked with the Soviets. Even Tito in Yugoslavia. Tito was helping black people also. The communist Czechoslovakia also. When they were the first black people that they were bringing in, go and check. Russians will come and be doing their bodies like this to see if their own body will be stained. They'll be smelling their skin because of what they've been told, and this is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is reading. And you want me to also believe that one too? Are you okay? Why should I accept it? Didn't you see Turkish Airlines where they wrapped a black man like a dead person? Huh? With all these stretch films. With a stretch film, wrapped a black man like this, and even taped his mouth inside a plane. What if there is an emergency in that plane? There is a fire there. Do you think they will treat a white man that way? And why are they comfortable killing black people? Because of all these psychological operations their own ancestors have been going through, passing through. Have you asked yourself, why is it that black people used to rule Spain? Italian merchants used to work with black people. You see Italy of today. Some of the rich families you see in Italy made their money by killing the black merchants who were dwelling there. Go and check the history of the Medici family. Since you want to learn history, let me teach you that. Check the Medicis. If the Medicis were marrying black people then, in fact, they are still using it to mock them. Those of you around Florence, go ask this question. Please ask someone who knows Italian history very well. Because most Italians don't even know their history anymore. Just like most Nigerians don't know their history. Most Igbos, Hausas, Yorubas, Benis, Asians, Ibibios, Anangs don't even know their own history. That is how these white people don't know their own history. Go and ask them questions. Why were they marrying black people then? At the height of the Ottoman Empire in Turkey, they had black eunuchs in the palaces. Do you know what those eunuchs? When you hear about slaves, yes, they can call them slaves, but those are smart people. They are the people telling the sultans what to do, teaching them how to read and write. In case you don't know, teaching them how to read and write. Then they will castrate them. Why? They don't want them to populate. They are castrating them because if this one start giving birth and start teaching their people, hey, they are too smart, they are smarter than us. If they are teaching our kings, why would you want them to have children? If they are too close to the king, they are teaching the king what to do, what to say, how to meet people. Don't you think their own children may rise up tomorrow and rule this place? Go and check black eunuchs in the Ottoman palaces. How did we go from that to black people being seen as animals? It's because of these psyops. A psychological operation like this, that black means gloomy. This is the lie they told their people. Then if this is the lie they told their people, why would a black man be repeating that? And I'm not allowed to say it because you are going to give me what? If a white man said this, again, the person will lose his job. Attention seeker, and you're here giving me the attention. Are you not the stupid one? Huh? Why are you giving me the attention? Why are you listening? Why don't you leave? If someone is saying something to get attention, why are you giving the person the attention? Why are you here? Oh, maybe because I'm right. Kai.
Dismal. Something that is dismal. Hey, obscure. You cannot see it. There is no light. It's obscure. That's the meaning of the word Nigeria. I'm giving it to you now, live and direct. Something you not hear anywhere else in the world. Here you hear it.
Hey, don't worry, the blocking is coming. I'm blocking them here, but they can type because I'm using the studio. But they cannot go and comment under any post again. Never. When I finish here, I will still come and block them here. Don't worry. The blocking is coming.
Hey, now, nigger area. Who named you Nigeria? A racist.
No, they named Nigeria after the Black River. Yes, they are racist. Every colonialist is a racist. Yes, just like people of Israel. I told people that Benjamin Netanyahu, what he was doing to black people. They published it on their website. On their website. Black people, come and take $3,500 and go to any African country you like, or we will jail you for life. If their own people arrest you without documents, then they will give that person 7,200. If you submit yourself, they'll give you 3,500. What is more racist than that? Israel has a hand in every government in Nigeria. In case you don't know, the people who own Israel, the Rothschilds, They control every central bank, and every African country owns a central bank. The only one that didn't have it before was Libya. Then they killed Gaddafi. They've given them a central bank now. Every central bank is under the control of the Rothschilds, and the Rothschilds own Israel. Go do your research. Go read the Balfour Declaration. No God gave them the land. It was the British. In exchange, they brought Americans into the First World War. Americans shouldn't have been into that war. Germany was willing, when Germany was beating Britain black and blue, they were willing to give them an unconditional surrender. Okay, you people still, you see that we are beating you. Now go. Let us continue with our business. They refused because it was going to lead to the end of the British Empire and whatever was left of it there. Now they brought in the Americans. At the end of the day, both countries suffered, but the people who started those wars didn't suffer anything. They rather became richer from the war. War is business. This is the history we need to teach our people, because this is the real life, this is the real politics you are not getting. Let's continue.
What is Niger State? It means unlucky, ill-omened, gloomy, dismal.
Niger State doesn't mean unlucky, ill-omened, and gloomy. Niger State means black, and black, unless you are telling me that black translates to either unlucky, ill-omened, or gloomy. Are you telling me that is the definition of blackness? Blackness means sweetness. Blackness means nature. Blackness means the superior gene. In case you don't know, they are trying to depopulate you to take your land. The black land is the richest. If blackness means ill omen, why is Africa the richest continent in mineral wealth? Congo alone can take care of half of Western Europe comfortably, and nobody will need to work 7 hours a day. But Congo is in quagmire. It's a hellhole. Courtesy of who? The same white people that wrote that thing you're reading. I don't know if you are getting it from this angle. Then if you think that your leader is infallible, sorry, you are a slave. You are not different than the people who refuse to fight against their sultans, against their emirs. This current emir of Kano shouldn't be there. If they're afraid of their own people, if their people are informed, you remove someone for trying to end their Majiri system, and you put someone that wants to perpetuate their Majiri system. Which one is it, black people? Are we going to ask for freedom, or are we going to just remain in mediocrity? You see why your school is useless. You see why your school is useless. You are not being taught anything. You come out and adult, we hear that Nigeria is named after blackness and is nigger. In 2020, and the same person who want to come and debate with me, are you okay? Are you okay? Please go listen to the teachings of Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass.
Obscure. I'm from Niger State. We Niger State indigenous. Do you see why blacks are useless? We are useless. God knows we are useless.
There is no problem in any black country that is not controlled from abroad. So if black people are useless, what do you have to say about the people that made those people? If you are useless, I'm not useless. If you are useless, I am not useless. Okay? If you are useless, I'm not useless. Unless you want to accept that you're useless. In that case, I may call you useless too. I myself, I am not useless, I am useful. And I don't need anyone to stand on my own 2 feet. Would you listen to a white man say this thing and be comfortable? If you can't, why are you comfortable when a black man is saying it? Why would you tolerate it? If you can't tolerate it from a white man, why would you tolerate it from a black man? That is the question I'm asking you. Tell me.
Blacks are useless. Useless to the core. Nigeria. Look at Niger, the name of Niger Republic for French, Nigeria for English. And I ask you, you that say you're from South or Niger Delta. I don't want to go there. Dear me. I want to ask those of you from Obomosho, in Yorubaland, or from Ijebuode. That is Niger Republic, which means nigger, up near Sudan. You're Nigerian from Obomosho. Are you related by blood? How come?
It's possible. It's possible that the two will be related. It's possible. Let me tell you, black people did not start from West Africa. The oldest history of black people will never be traced to West Africa, because I haven't seen anything in West Africa you can date back to 1 million years ago. Yes, in Gabon, all those areas, all those regions, things have been happening. But the history about I'm talking about settlements, resettlements, not just a one-off event. Resettlements, you can trace them to East Africa. And you can taste, do you know about the Bantu migration? We are talking about the Great Migration. Do you know where it started? Do you even know what we are talking about? By the Great Migration. How did it happen? It is possible. So if Obomosho man cannot be traced or can't trace his ancestry back to the same root as people from Sudan, why would an Igbo man trace his ancestry to Israel? Smart geniuses, I'm listening to you people. Blackness. When you are talking about Obomosho, who are the people in Obomosho today? And how many of them can trace their history to 60,000 years ago? Nobody. None of them. If there are people who can do that, you may spend the rest of your life without meeting them. Then you go with what you have, like blackness, black skins. Where are we concentrated most? Because there are black people everywhere in the world. This is long before slavery. The British, when they came to Jamaica, they did not meet an empty land there. They did not meet an empty land then started taking slaves to there. No, they met black people there. Christopher Columbus, by the time he went to North America, black people have gone there. Even they met black people there too. Now you know why they told you that the Portuguese brought you this. No. The Portuguese brought yam to Europeans, not black people. Our people have been farming yam in Africa and in Brazil long before the Portuguese went there. So why are we reading? Why are we studying an upside down history? Huh? This again, has he said anything about Biafra? No. So don't ever take this as an attack on Biafra. And if you think an attack on Nnamdi Kanu is an attack on Biafra, now you see why Buhari supporters believe that an attack on Buhari is an attack on Nigeria. The same thing. It's the same thing. Please maintain a standard. Be consistent in your standard. If an attack on Buhari is not an attack on Nigeria, why would an attack on Nnamdi Kanu be an attack on Biafra? Or IPOB even? Okay, it could be IPOB, it's his personal organization. But Biafra, huh? Tell me. Let me know. Tell me. You explain to me.
Are you witnessing your stupidity live and direct? Do you see how foolish you are when you call yourself a Nigerian? Do you see how daft you are? You are unlucky. You are ill-omened. You are dismal. You are gloomy. That is your name. And you expect never to give you light.
Not my name. It is what the white people said my name means. Guys, believe me, you will only get angry from watching this thing. How many minutes of this video have I analyzed? Just less than 9 minutes. Guys, please, I am done listening to this. I am done listening to this. Now, people, if you think that I am wrong in my history, that will be the time to come on, please. None of my friends should call now, please. I need people who want to defend this to come, and now I have the time to block anybody I want to block. Guys, let us do it now. If you think you know this history more than me, this is the link. Copy the link. Copy the link, please. Come on. This is now time for debate. This is it. Copy the link. The link is here. Copy the link. Copy the link. Now will be the time. Now let us even debate. This is an hour and 20 minutes we've spent now. Please, I am willing to hear you. And you will call on video. On video. I don't need any audio call. On video. On video. Let us appear on video. You cannot be talking to me from behind the curtain. On video. Now will be the time. Please educate me. Come and educate me. Those of you that are professors, doctors, you have I have 3 degrees, I have 4 degrees. Bullshit. Your worthless paper means nothing to me. Hold on, let me start blocking these ones. Please, now will be the time for the debate. How am I making my internal matter a public matter? Is he saying this thing from his bedroom? Or was he broadcasting live to the whole world? So he is allowed to say it in public, and I'm not allowed? Wait. I am not pinning any number. This is the link. Copy the link, come here and educate me. You come on video. Come on video. You debate me on video. Come and tell me how it's right and I'm wrong. How much Nigeria pay you? Look at you. You think you are hitting that? I'm the one talking about the vaccines. They are trying to make mandatory to you. I'm the one telling you about the vaccine. Wait, I'm coming. I'm the one talking about the vaccine. Why is he not talking about that vaccine? Okay. Wait. Nigeria government will pay me when I'm talking about the vaccine they are trying to give you by force. It's not everyone that stream. Then you shouldn't be talking to me. I don't need ghosts. I don't need ghosts. You come here on video. You come here on video. Okay? You come here on video. You are telling me, brother, you are talking about debate. Why Fulani? Didn't you see the Fulani killing and he was talking about this one? Oh, because of Fulani, he is allowed to say it and I'm not allowed to counter it? Please come on video. This is the YouTube. The stream is open. Video. Come and debate me here. Let us see. Debate me here. Let us see. I block people because they are stupid. If they are right, let them come and debate me on video. I don't listen to all this nonsense chattering. No, come on video if you know what you are talking about. If you can't copy the link, use another browser. As you are watching it, use another phone. Everything you are HTTP, you have every character there on your phone. Tap it on your phone. Tap it to your phone. Copy it to a browser. Your father, madman. You see? Your father is a fool. Let me be blocking them. Don't worry. Now start commenting. Let me see if you comment again. Your mother is the pussy, not me. Hold on. Your mother is the pussy. See the link here. Come on video. You look so hungry, Mr. Man. Is this how a hungry man looks? Are you seeing the skin? You see how it's glowing? Idiot. Dummy. Mumu. Yes, if you talk about vaccines, please. Wait, I'm blocking you. You think you can dare me by saying go to the places they want viewers. They are looking for followers. Go to that place. Go to that place. That's where you people go to rant. Please, nobody should call me on this thing. Unless if you are calling me on the phone, if you need the link, you let me know. I send you the link via WhatsApp. Text me via WhatsApp. I will send you the link on WhatsApp. It will be easy for you to copy. Somebody put the WhatsApp number there. WhatsApp, I will send you the link on WhatsApp. It will be easy for you to copy. Please, turn down, mute the other device, brother. Yeah. Mute the other one.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. Please, brother, mute the other one. Mute the other one. We are here in the studio. You can mute the other one. Mute the other one.
Hello.
Brother, turn down the volume on the other phone. Volume on the other phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Please, I want to ask something.
Okay.
Where do you stand and what is your philosophy? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, brother, mute the other phone. It is interfering with the studio. Please.
There is no other phone here.
What? It is echoing. It's echoing. I'm getting an echo there.
There is no other phone here.
Are you with someone there?
Of course, I am only alone.
Okay, carry on.
Yes. I've been following you for a long time, and I want to know what actually do you want in a media platform? Are you
What has that got to do with the topic I'm talking about today?
the topic you are talking about? Because it does not really make sense to the public.
It doesn't make sense to you or who or the public. You please, how do you mean the public? Are you speaking for yourself? Or are you speaking for the whole everybody in this in the studio or on the platform this afternoon?
When it comes to Democrats in terms of somebody talking, I think most of the people are just trying to hear your own side of the story, trying to speak based on what you understand and not try to gain publicity.
Please, I want you to please. I want you to debate on the issue I am discussing. Do you think between Nnamdi Kanu and I, who do you think is right on this topic? That is the topic I want to focus on.
On a serious note, you are wrong.
Okay, how? In what way?
Good. From the discussion, because I watched Nnamdi Kanu yesterday,
Yes.
and he made his own submission regarding racism, black people, how black people react in Nigeria, and why the whites see black people the way they see them. To me, he wasn't trying to tell anybody that because you are black and you are a darkness. No, he was saying what he said because he was saying the black people named black people because because of the way we act, because
Please,
of
1 minute.
because of the way we reason.
1 minute, please. So he didn't say that black means gloomy. He's not doing that part. Is that what you're telling me?
No, first of all, he asked us to a kind of go to web browser and get
Yes.
the meaning of blacks.
And after that, he said what? And he said what after that?
Yes, he went further to say that the Oyibo or whatsoever, they a kind of categorize us blacks based on the way we think, the way we reason, the way we do our things. And this is the way I understand things. A black man see this life from backside of life.
Are
And
you
not,
seeing? Are you personally? Are you seeing this life from the backside of life? Are you doing that?
what do you mean? Of course, all of us, from the way we live our lives in Nigeria, kind of, we are even you yourself, your life, your life broadcast every day has always been to liberate the black people.
Please, my people, hold on. My brother, please, hold on.
Yeah.
I want you to be specific and please always be personal. I ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You. Are you reasoning that way? You are a black man, right? You are a black man, right?
I do. And you yourself, I believe that you are in Turkey because Nigeria is not working. And the black people in Nigeria who have been enslaving your own parents, who have enslaving your parents, did not do well. And that was the reason why you traveled to Turkey.
My brother, please hold on. Can you wait? Hold on, please.
Yes, I can always listen to you.
Me living in Turkey has nothing to do with the topic. Then, wait, hold on, please. Calm down, please. Nigeria is not working. You and I agree.
Okay.
Who do you think is controlling Nigeria? The people in Abuja or the people in Washington and London?
Black people.
Then you are wrong. Sorry, you are wrong. The powers that control Nigeria.
Why am I wrong? Because
you are wrong. Because
why am I wrong?
Let me explain it to you. To you.
Good.
Nigeria as an entity is a British corporation.
Okay.
Then the foreign interest of the British people, the British ruling class, and the foreign interest of the American ruling class are the same. They are intertwined.
Good.
Now, hold on, please. Now, if those people still own Nigeria and control Nigeria, and they are the ones who put Buhari there,
okay,
why are you going to focus on that Buhari alone without hitting that white people that created that system?
If you try to ask me this question, probably I can be able to digress and tell you the reason why Igbo people are Igbo people and why black people are black people.
My brother, answer this one, and please answer this one first, then we can go to that Igbo people. Answer this one.
Permit me to express myself. You can't just force me to do to say.
No, ask me a question, I will answer you. I asked you my own. Answer me, please. Who do you think created that system that is making Nigeria not to work? Black people or white people?
It's simply black people.
My brother, you are wrong. Sorry, I will not debate you any further.
Can I just try to explain myself? If you don't allow me to explain myself, it means that
Good. Explain.
Good. Black people.
Okay.
The black people, in the sense that Oyibo left this country for us, and
they didn't leave. They didn't leave it.
Just allow me now. I allowed you to talk. They left this country for us, for us to control it. Meanwhile, they were indirectly controlling us. Permit me. We are Igbos, and somebody will tell you, or from the onset of Nigeria, right from 1960, and somebody is telling you that we are, or I am born to rule, and including you yourself. You did not travel to Turkey because you want to make money in Turkey. You travel to Turkey because
I came to make money in Turkey. No, are you going to tell me what I came to do in Turkey?
No. Papa, just allow me. Allow me.
My brother, you are accusing me. No, please.
No,
you ask, please, my people, my brother, wait now. You are talking about me now. I came to make money in Turkey, really. If I'm making good money in Nigeria, I will stay in Nigeria.
When I try to express myself, I would like to use you as a case study.
But you are getting your case study wrong.
I don't want to use Nigeria. I don't want to use Nigeria.
No. Personally, I came to make money. I don't know about you. I came here to make money. When I make enough money, I will go back home. When I can afford my own private security, afford my own house, live like I will have electricity completely, I will go back. I came to make money, so I don't know about you. So that study is wrong. I came to make money, my brother.
Okay, now, very fine. You came to make money in Oyibo land.
Yes.
And you didn't go there for you to be an expatriate, or are you?
I am. I came here and I'm doing some. I'm writing articles and getting.
No, it's a simple question. Are you there as an expatriate, or you are there to hustle? It's a simple question. If you are, can you just try to publish the company you are working with and the company that invited you right from the day they invited you to Turkey? Just try to explain.
Hold on, please. Now let me ask you. Define who an expatriate is. Please define who an expatriate is. Let me answer you first.
I don't know again what you are.
Now, let me tell you.
I am Leonard.
Now, let me tell you, please. Let me tell you about myself, please. Can you wait? Let me explain myself to you. Now,
if you do not,
can you wait? Can you wait for a moment? I came here for many businesses, and right now I'm writing articles. If you think it's a lie, get me a journalist. You know, I will write an article to the person, and the person will pay me. You will pay me at least $500. Just a small article. Hold on, please. I'm coming. There is what you call non-disclosure agreement. Bring any journalist you like, and I will pen an article to that person. If that article doesn't get attraction, as you are talking to me, you don't know my business, you don't know who I am, and my private business is none of your business, and I have no right to publish anything to you. I don't owe you that thing. So if you cannot debate on this issue, I will let you go. If you have nothing to say on the issue I raised, I will let you go. It's none of your business. Are you hearing me? You are not my father. You are not the owner of Turkey. You are not the Turkish president. You have no power in Turkey. So it is none of your business. If what you are saying is not about the debate we are having here, I will let you go. I have another person here. Do you still have more to say about the debate, or you are going to talk about private issues? Which one do you want now?
In as much as I respect your opinion, I would like you to know that it's very important for somebody like you to listen to others and not your own opinion.
What am I doing? Am I not listening to you?
Your opinion does not generalize. You have your opinion within your house. And these people listening to you, they are there to listen to you, to have your opinion. And then if there is anywhere you are going wrong, they are people to tell you, bros, you are not doing well.
Please, are you going to make the point, or you are going to pontificate? Which one?
Now, to buttress what I am saying, Nnamdi Kanu has been doing well. Even up to now, he has been doing well. Do you know the reason? The reason is that the system has been programmed that black people, all of us, we will die there. And nobody there is to question what is going on and what is going wrong and thereabout. Flanny person, somebody who does not even who does not even finish secondary school will be telling you, you must be subdued to myself. He's a
Now,
black man.
now, did I agree with that?
Permit me to say, Igbo land, even in my own family, and permit me to say, in my own personal family, yes, we have democracy. If you don't do well, we will discard you. In Nigeria, can Igbo man discard somebody who is doing well?
My brother,
the question is no.
What has that, please, hold on. What has that got to do with the issue I raised here? Because the issue is whether
the issue you have raised is that you yourself, you are complicated within your own system as a person, because Nigeria is not working. You yourself, you know it.
Nigeria is not working. You can never get a counter argument from me on that. Anyone who doesn't know that Nigeria is working is a fool. But that is not what I am discussing here. Go and check my videos. Every video I am seeing, there is no video I did here that I am not criticizing the Nigerian government. If Nigeria was working, please,
and
my brother, please now. Nnamdi Kanu, I didn't come here to say that he is not getting what he's saying. No, I'm telling you that he is wrong in this aspect and he's wrong in that aspect. That is why I want you to tell me, please, on this singular issue about his characterization of black people. That is what I am debating here. So my argument is his characterization of black people. That is the only thing I'm talking about. It is not whether Nigeria is working. Nigeria is not working. If Nigeria is working, most of us will be back home. Nigerian engineers, scientists, and in America working for the Americans, in Britain working for the British, in Germany working for the Germans. They will be working back home, but no one will give them the opportunity. Look at Nigeria right now. They want to give you vaccine, force you to take vaccine. Meanwhile, this sickness they are talking about, our own brother Cyprian Emekuzo told us what it's all about and how to take care of it. And we have everything in our land to take care of it. Then why then are we talking about the vaccines? These things, you and I know it. Nigeria is not working. I'm talking on this singular issue about his characterization of black people. And if you are done with the argument on that thing, I have two people already waiting.
Based on because I think you have digressed a little bit.
No, you are the one digressing, you know.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Yesterday, based on Nnamdi Kanu's argument,
yes,
or statement, he made mention of black people, and he went ahead to tell why you yourself, you were named black. He tried to start from the origin and not from what happened maybe in the last 3 weeks in the US.
He didn't start from the origin, please. He didn't start. Let me prove to you that he didn't start from the origin, pleplease. What state are you from in Igbo land?
Permit me. I am from Anambra.
Tell me your state. Tell me from Anambra State.
I'm from Anambra.
Do you know where EOG is?
EOG.
EOG.
Yes, I've heard
Now,
of EOG. I've never been there.
don't you know
Okay.
that EOG you are talking about, the water feeding it is River Niger? It is that same River Niger. Was it the British that named the place EOG?
I don't know. I don't know about history.
It wasn't the British.
We have history of that place.
My brother, it has been the name of the place. It has been the name of the place. It has been the name of the place before the British.
Don't allow me to express myself. You have always been trying to override me or my own submission. Permit me to say what I want to say.
I'm giving my counterpoint. I'm not overriding you.
Permit me to say something. I know that you were the one that brought up this topic, and no matter anything you say, it's your page. So give me time to express myself.
My brother, do you know how many minutes? Please, my brother, please hold on 1 minute. Do you know how many minutes you and I have spoken? Okay, now at the end of this video, please, my brother, wait.
You have never given me time to talk.
Please,
never given me time to talk.
Can you wait? When this video is done, check when you came on, then go check when I came on. Check how many minutes I spoke and how many minutes you spoke at the end of this video. Please, I want you to do that one. Then you ask yourself whether I allowed you to speak or not. So just know that you are the one.
I want to give my last submission.
Okay.
I will say, and if you permit me, without apology, most of the Black people, we are dubious in nature.
Of course.
So, and Oyibo people, they saw us that people that they will give money and they will get what they want.
Everywhere, even white people too. The Chinese, how do you think China bought them over? It's the same way. Everybody, it's not a black problem.
Yes.
The universal problem is not a black problem.
To some extent, some people or some tribes, they have like what they will do. For example, you are in Turkey, and I myself, I live in Germany. This face mask cover thing, the first time this thing started, when you go to the shop, and if you don't wear face mask, they will tell you, you can't come in. It's a policy. It's a law.
Yes.
In Nigeria, it cannot hold. And that's why I say that most percentage of our people, as in the darkness, and that's why they named us black, dark, and everything. So when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, his argument to me still holds. A black man, you can give him money to influence a situation, he can do it very fast. But a white man, there are some extent in which you can do that.
Please, can I answer you one thing? Can I answer you that one you just said now?
Yes.
This same face mask you are talking about, George Napolitano, go to Fox News. On Tucker Carlson. Sorry, I think it was on, I think the person that interviewed him was either Martha or Batiromo. And the man was saying on Fox News, was telling them how he had a conversation with a shopkeeper. The shopkeeper, the argument was whether he should wear that mask or not. Judge Napolitano refused. This is a judge in the USA. He has been a prosecutor. He has been a judge. He has defended clients. A judge in the USA is kicking against this face mask. Remember, the World Health Organization that gave you this fake mask policy is being controlled by someone who is not even a medical doctor. And today, the face mask is good for you. Tomorrow, it is not. The same people who made that mandatory face mask and social distancing are now the same people encouraging riots. Those rioters are not wearing face masks. They are not telling them to go put on their face masks. They only put it when they want to come before the TV to make you and that, to force us into wearing it. Now, do you see that it is not a black problem? It's even white people are against the face mask. Didn't are you not, you don't know that one?
I do not argue with you based on that.
What's the point?
My point remains that Nnamdi Kanu did not say that in order for him to tell you as a person, that your brain say na mumu brain. He's trying to tell you change the
face mask
mentality.
issue yourself. My brother, wait. You are jumping from that face mask issue. I've just proven
I am
to you
not
that
saying it's about the face mask. It's about law.
But you raised it. Then white people are disobeying the same law. White people are disobeying the same law. Why would you make it a black problem? It's not a black problem. White people have the same problem too. They have the same problem with the face
This
mask.
kind of statement you just brought up, of course, I have a limited time for me to go through it. It can be a kind of a make-up story. So I don't have time to Meanwhile, just allow me to give my final submission.
You have 2 minutes.
Permit me to give final submission. Nnamdi Kanu is not perfect. You yourself, you are not perfect. But what I am trying to say is, what I'm trying to say in essence is that we black people, we are bad. We black people, the first thought or the first thing we are thinking in our heart is on how to take something that belongs to another person, which is very bad, or how to make it in a kind of shortcut and get things done. And this is his own argument. His argument does not condemn somebody being black. His argument does not condemn somebody, because you are white, I am black, and that's the reason why I am going to do that. So this is his own argument. If you see, I don't want you to use, because most people since today, they have been kind of posting a kind of 20 seconds sentence of
yes, I don't do those ones. I have them here. I don't post.
Hold on. I will always, anybody who posts that, please try to refer some people to the concept, to the whole statement of Nnamdi Kanu, where he's
to get the full context.
And what he's referring to. We are 2 million people in Nigeria, and he's making an argument that this man is not alive. What are you doing? And he's saying that some pastors are not. This every day you preach, some people go to heaven. If you don't do this, you're not going to heaven. And there's some people are there collecting money.
That one too. I'm with him on that one. On that one, we are on the same page.
So why won't such people tell the government, hey, government, you are not working. This is not working. Mr. President, you are not there. This one.
I'm with him on that one, my brother. I'm with him 100% on that one. You see that one?
Do you know that somebody like me, I have thought of traveling to Nigeria to make some investment, buying some land for agriculture. But when I look at the headsmen, why will I? For goodness sake, why will I? And did the same Nnamdi Kanu you have been criticizing was the first man voiced out and said that this thing, there is a war somewhere.
It's not the first, my brother. Wait. Now let me correct you. Excuse me.
For once, you yourself trying to say that this man has done well, but this thing he has been doing, he has not doing it fine. We need to change strategy. You have never given him credit.
My brother, excuse me. Okay, hold on. Have you watched my video where I address him? Please go to my YouTube channel. No.
I've been following you for a long time.
Please, my brother, before I let you go now, listen.
I want to go. I want so that other people can talk.
Okay, let me drop you. Then I drop my own comment. Wait, I'm coming.
Oh, fine.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
All right.
Okay. My people, please. This one is talking about, I said it first. In 2017, because he said he has been following me. If he has been following me, he wouldn't have made that comment. In 2017, I told my people, number one thing is securing the homeland. We need to lock it down first. I told people, lock it down. All these places that these Boko Haram terrorists are attacking, all those places, they are pushing down people southwards. When you check the northeast, northwest, north central, please let me show you the Nigerian map. I love I love using graphics. Please, hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm coming, guys. One minute. Sorry, the guy, Prince Israel, don't worry, I'm coming. Let me finish. Just give me 3 minutes. I'll come back to you. I'll bring you to the studio, please. I know you're hearing me from the studio. Guys, I want to show you something, guys. Just hold on. Watch. This is the map of Nigeria. When Boko Haram started sacking villages here, all these places, they started sacking villages, even in Zamfara and Kebbi. I was looking at the way they are operating. Then I was looking at the map of Iraq, map of Syria. Immediately, Boko Haram said they are connected to ISIS. I started checking the patterns. They will depopulate the areas. And I looked at what they were doing to the Yazidis and the refugees leaving Iraq and Syria to come to Turkey and all those places. I'm like, huh. So if there is a crisis here and in this region, that means all those poor people will be pushed to the central here. And when here is filled up, please, where were they building the independent camps? Refugees, Nigerians are refugees in their own country. Then at a point, this place will be filled up. Where do you think they will be coming down to? Here. Then I told them that we need to lock in here. We need to lock here. Provide security that will protect these places, this green. And please, this is an insult to the Southeast. The Southeast is not this small. The Southeast is not this small. I told them that we need to lock down this place. That all these people they are pushing down there, they are not just pushing down the good people, that the bad people and the criminals will be coming in here. This region is awash with weapons. And those guys are going to come to here with these weapons. I saw what was happening here in Plateau State. How the herdsmen don't carry knives again. They are with AK-47s. And when someone with AK-47 is here, and you see a small place you can attack, there is no security. Of course, they will start repeating what they've been doing in Plateau, Bauchi, Kaduna, Taraba, and here, even Kogi State. Even in Kogi State, that they will repeat the same thing here. I started calling for our people to create a force to monitor all these places. People called me saboteur and told me that this is not the first issue, that the issue is getting Biafra first. Then the issue became whether we should lock down our place first or wait until we get Biafra. Guess what? The same people who refused to take the idea are now trying to educate me on what should be done. Meanwhile, I've been sounding the alarm since 2017. And my brother, let me tell you something. Ask IPOB Turkey. Ask them. When I attended their meeting, even when it was still booming, now it's not flourishing. You people, if I'm lying, say that I'm lying. I went there, I spoke. If I'm against Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu, why were they trying to get me to manage their social media account? No, I'm not kidding. Ask them. Ask Nobu. When I tell you I was caught up with Nobu that day, please, Udonga, you were there that day too. You were in that IPOB meeting. Udonga, confirm this thing I'm saying. Confirm this thing I'm saying. If I was a traitor to their cause, why were they trying to get me to manage the social media account? Huh? And the last statement you made about black people when they do business, and ask your people in Turkey how much Turkish people are owing them. Ask them this question. Ask them. They owe me more than $300,000. Ask them how much they are owing them. And you think black people are the worst people in the world? Please, those of you in Turkey, how much are Turkish people owing you? Tell me that thing. Is there anyone in Nigeria that is owing you such money? How much are they owing you? You. My own is beyond $300,000. One person alone owes me $68,000. How How much are they owing you? How many black people are owing you such amount? Then why would you buy that land that black people are the worst and the most evil people? It doesn't make sense. Look at the evidence. The evidence doesn't support the claim. You people in Turkey, please bear me witness. And the person that is telling me to separate individual opinion from the group opinion, that is exactly what I'm doing here. Like that brother, I was telling him to focus on that singular issue. I am not one that will generalize. No. Unless you don't know me. How much are Turkish people owing you people? Answer me that question. If you can answer me that question, then tell me how many people in Nigeria that are owing you such money. Why would we buy this idea that we are the worst people in the world? If they are selling you that idea, must you buy it? This is the narrative of these people, not your own. So let me bring on the next brother. Hello, brother. Welcome. You unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, brother. Unmute your mic. We can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear. Okay, I can hear you.
Can you? All right.
Okay. Your Wi-Fi is not very strong outside. If you can go back inside, we don't care whether we are seeing your face or not. And in your room, if you face the other way, we can still see you because the light is behind you. The sun is behind you. The sun is, we can't, it's not connecting. The Wi-Fi is not very strong outside. Wait. I'm coming. Let me block. You say Mugu is talking. Go and do get you. What does that mean? That is the idiot, the cheap bitch that stole you people's money. You couldn't do anything. I'm the one that destroyed her. Go and ask people at the Palace of Justice. I'm the one that destroyed her. You people couldn't even get your money from her. I'm the one that destroyed her. Go ask her. They know. They are talking nonsense. I thought that battle is finished. It's a done deal. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Can you hello there?
Yeah. I can hear and see you clearly now. Yes.
All right. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good afternoon to you too.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't want to really interrupt you.
Okay.
But I had my own opinion. Everyone has the right to issue their opinions over things. Okay, we all have the right to say what we feel or what we know that can help.
Okay.
The way you are talking, on your own opinion, you are trying to convince the people to see themselves better than what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said about the black race. That is what your opinion is. And
Yes.
the argument you are placing is a nice one. You are trying to make the people believe beyond the argument that black people are not qualified. They don't have all it takes to be human. I
Yes.
agree with you. I understand you perfectly. Okay.
Yes.
But I would like to say this to you. You are my brother. Okay. You are my brother. I know you are fighting to make sure that Biafra comes. You are fighting to that we the black people will be free.
Of course.
Okay. Sometimes I know you are educated man. You are intelligent. You are educated man. You know, when we come to ratios in mathematics, remember that when you do ratios or percentage, mean, media, and mode in
Yeah.
mathematics, and then when you now do the median or the average of the situation on board on all the black race, okay, the black skinned people, and do the mode, the mathematics mode of what it is and the median of what it is, you will find out that the ratio of what is happening, especially on the black people, is more. Okay,
Yes.
let's assume the people you feel that they are earning money, or they are earning wealth, or they have a lot of things, could be 2 over 9 or 2 over 8. Are you getting my point? At this
Yes.
ratio means everybody is almost in it. Everybody don't have it. Are you understanding me? Because when we do the mathematics, we have to first of all check on the mathematics of what we have and the people that are really involved in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have a
Mm-hmm.
very good mind of trying to tell the people, don't accept it that we are worse. I appreciate it. It's good. Are you understanding me? I appreciate it that you are doing that. You are channeling your efforts to make the people understand it. But I would want also to give you my own advice over it. I don't really think it is necessary for you to begin to argue what Nnamdi Kanu has said on his own video in regards to his own personal opinion or what he knows could be the right thing about the black people. Are you understanding me? I will
Yes.
also
Let me understand.
I would
Let me get you on
advise
that one, please. Please let me get you on. Hold on, please. Can you move back a little? Can you move back to your door because the Wi-Fi, the strength of the Wi-Fi is not very strong when you move forward. Hello. Move back, move back, move back to the door. The strength of the Wi-Fi is not very strong outside. Oh, she will come back. I think she wanted to write princess. Maybe the autocorrect changed it to prince. My people, listen. That is exactly the thing we need to talk about. Because I agree, black people have been dumped down, and it's by design. Do you know what it means? That you have a whole race that was stopped from reading and writing. The oldest language was spoken in Africa first. The oldest writing came from Africa. Mathematics, figures, numbers. White people did not bring those things to us. But when you count 400 years, you see a people that were stopped. They paused it. If you pause for white people for 400 years, you stop them from reading and writing. Believe me, they will be worse than black people. We know these problems, but it is by design. We are trying to correct that mistake. That is what we are doing. I agree. You will not get a counter argument from me on that one. It's very simple. It's open. But I am telling you the origin of that thing and how it started. These people programmed this thing. They programmed it. This is what I am trying to do here. I am trying to make you understand that it is by design. They made it that way. And repeating what these people are saying, we are just regurgitating their talking point by admitting that black people are the dumbest. No, we are not. Look at white people. In their intelligence, they are now forcing their people to agree that you have more than 2 genders. Can you do that in any black community? No. You can't even do that in Nigeria. White people are telling you that you can identify as a monkey because you are feeling like a monkey. You can identify as a bird because you are feeling like a bird. What's the intelligence in that? What's the intelligence? Can black people say that? No. Because we know better. Then how are they smarter than us? Or what do you call intelligence? This paper, documents, or going to the dump yard they call school. Okay? This is what I am trying. You are the one not understanding me. You are the one who is not understanding me. This is what we need to address. This is what I'm addressing here. Okay, she's back. Okay, my sister. Okay, carry on. The connection is better inside. Stay inside. Don't go outside again. The strength of the Wi-Fi is not very okay outside.
Yeah, the service was very bad. Well,
Okay.
like I was saying, I know you have your own view, your own free opinion. because it's called a free life. We have every right to express what we want to express. Okay. I believe in it. And I feel people should express themselves. Okay. But when it comes to this extent of you trying to argue things, on my own personal advice to you, I will advise you not to argue over what Nnamdi Kanu has said on his own, because that is what his own opinion is and what he saw. You can argue on your own self. Okay, argue, bring out your arguments and argue it on a neutral ground,
My
facing
sister,
what you know is right.
can I come in? Can I come in, my sister, please?
Yes, go ahead.
There is, he is not saying it as an opinion, he's saying it as a historical fact. And people, you are allowed to have your own opinion, but you are not allowed to have your own fact. Fact is fact. That is why there is nothing like your fact or your truth. It's only the truth. Now, if you have an opinion that you don't want people to push back against, that means the opinion is so weak that it cannot be challenged. And any opinion that is weak is not supposed to stand. Truth
Okay.
fears no criticism. Fact
Okay.
is fact. Opinion is opinion. In that, what he said, he is not saying it as his own personal opinion. He is stating it as a fact. And I'm telling you that that's wrong. That is what I'm doing. Not that I'm attacking.
All right. Okay.
Let me show you.
I get you. I get you.
Let me show you something. I want to show you one video. 1 minute. Just give me a minute. I want to show you one video someone sent me. Hold on. I want to play one video to you. Just a 30-second video. I want to show you something. Wait. This is a video. People have been sending me about Nnamdi Kanu. I want to play the video and I'll tell you why I don't post such a video. Listen. Okay, I'm coming.
In Nigeria.
Hold on.
If you're going to church, if you wake up and you go to church, you're going to hell direct. Because the message you're receiving, they're from messengers of darkness, of liars and deceivers.
You see this one? I cannot post such a video. Why? There is no context in it. And if he says, if you are going to church, you are going to hell. The people who cut this video did not let him explain himself, or did not let him expatiate on what he's saying. And I believe he didn't just say that thing, he said other things. And whatever he's saying here, believe me, I agree with this thing he just said. But the context is not there. That's why I can't post such a video. That is why you should know that I am not attacking him and the message is preaching. It is this core one.
No, I am not saying that you are attacking him. Listen to me very carefully. I'm not saying you are attacking him. Okay? What I am saying in essence is you have the right to air your own opinion. Nnamdi Kanu said his own based on facts because he allowed you to go to the Google. Okay, he allowed you to go to Google to search out the meaning of black, what the white man defined black to be. Are you understanding me? So what I am saying, I'm just airing my opinion and my advice to you, because I find out that what you are saying, you are a good person. You are really trying, you're just trying to let people get into your own opinion of fighting for freedom, to let a black man be something. Okay, because even you making commentaries that just those of you in where were you calling Australia or what, that were saying how much do they owe them and how much they owe you. Are you understanding me? This is, you are saying it because you know there are people, people that are being owned. They owe them money where you are staying. Okay.
Yes.
So when things are being said, okay, let me make example for you, my brother. I come into a home and 2 people are only the people rich in that family and 8 people are poor. Mathematically, according to ratio, is 2/8, means everybody in that house is poor. Are you understanding me? Everybody in that house is poor. Are you understanding me? So Good. When he is making some references, you don't need to read too many minutes. You understand it already because you are you understand, you are elite, you are intelligent.
My
You've gotten
sister,
into what he's trying to say. No, wait,
my sister,
can I finish? Wait, can I finish?
okay,
Can I finish, please? So you have
okay.
gotten into it. You understand it very clearly. Okay, where he is heading to. Okay, but my own advice is that you personally, on your own videos, on your YouTube channels, on your own time you have to share with the black race, I would suggest you get up topics that are very interesting, that can help our people get up from their sleep, because a lot of things are happening to us. The
1 minute,
blacks are scapegoat everywhere in the world. You are seeing it, and I am
one
seeing it.
minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, please.
Okay,
How
go ahead.
how how long have you followed this page?
My dear Abby, I used to see your page, but I don't follow it too much. I don't see
Uh-huh.
it, I don't follow it too much. So,
If you are following, listen, please. If you are following, I
mhm.
am the only Nigerian that made videos after videos exposing what the Bill Gates of the world, the United Nations, the World Health Organization. I am the only Nigerian. Please get me another person that exposed them more than me. I am the only Nigerian that told Nigerians where the guns Boko Haram is using is coming from, and I told them the name of the operation. Please go and check it. Operation Timber Sycamore. Show me how many black people that use their platform to do it. I have lost pages. I've been suspended severally. Even our own people will be taking down my account. They will report to Facebook, and when Facebook see what you are teaching is against the world order, what they will do is they will take down your account. Others will say it, they will return the account, but mine will never come back. That is the price I'm paying. And in case you don't know, your IPOB people are bragging about, even because they didn't do, they don't know that it's these criminals in America, Ogechi Okeke and Jaka and Co, that were even doing it with some useless Nigerians all scattered all around the world. Doing it, they have a criminal enterprise they are running. So on that one, don't even mention it. If you mention it, that means you are not following me. You'll not be following me. Then back to what you said. Nnamdi Kanu made a definite comment. It was definite. It was a definite comment, and someone needed to push back. Someone needed to push back. Maybe a lot of people are not seeing it from this angle. And if I'm the only person seeing it from that angle, I may not be the only person seeing it from that angle, but I'm the only one talking about it, explaining it in that way. And if I have that knowledge, I will not let that one stand. Directly, that thing, every information you are getting is forming your perception. And when your perception is formed about something and it is against your own people, you have that wrong perception. Believe me, you will be seeing your own people from the eyes of your oppressors. That is
Okay, okay. Can I say something to you now? I
okay.
understand you are seeing it in that perception. I understand that you are seeing it in that angle. But I'm trying to tell you this. It is right that you air your opinion over it. Are you getting me? It is right to air your opinion over it. But what I am saying in essence, it shouldn't be a point of argument. I told you about mathematics. I told you easily things about mathematics on how to get ratios and averages of things.
I know
Okay.
my I'm
Good,
not
good. So
stupid.
when that is why I made that example, my brother. That was why I made that example. If a ratio of 2/8 is poor rich people 2 and the poor people is 8, then if you make the mode of it, means everybody is poor. Are you getting me? Everybody is poor. So that is what is going on here. It's not that we should sit down here and begin to. I appreciate you want to do something good. I appreciate you want to make people understand that we are really in trouble in Nigeria. Okay. I will appreciate that you continue on that aspect. Let's not begin to argue within ourselves. Okay. Let's not
No,
argue within ourselves. But you are free to air your opinion. No, wait, let me finish. Can I finish? Then you go ahead, please. You are free to air your opinion over it. Okay? You are even free to bring out your own facts over things. But I will appreciate it as a fighter that you are, as a freedom fighter that you are, that is not really necessary. It's not really necessary to do it.
Telling my sister, telling ourselves the truth is the most necessary thing to do. Listen,
I accept with you. I agree.
please, my sister, hold on, please, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Testing your ideas against mine as a brother to you and you as a sister to me is exactly what a healthy society needs. You understand me? Don't say that it is not what we are saying. What we are, you see, we see having a conversation with your own brother, having this debate is the hallmark of a free and a healthy society. Because when you don't push back, you will allow people can use those mistakes and destroy you people. Like what is destroying the minds of an average black man and woman is white supremacy. And white supremacy is not about people calling you nigger. No, it's the education they gave you, which made you to see yourself as evil. They created an image, called it God, gave him a son, a wife, and children with angels, servants. Then they created Satan. They painted one black, painted one white. Then the black one is evil, the white one is good. Now your own brother is coming to perpetuate that narrative. Are you not going to call him out on that at least?
No, my brother, no. Do you know why I will not do it?
Why?
I will tell you the reasons why I will not perpetrate on what he has said. You know why? Because let me make an example. 70% of us have not seen that really the white man are using me. 70% of us are still looking at it as if what the white man has said about us in centuries are truth. Okay? 70% of us are still dancing the music of the white man, even though we know that freedom has been given to us. Although in the physical race, people are saying we are free, but that is not true. That is not true. We are having a civilized slavery, a civilized one. Many of us that are in diaspora are testing it. We've tested it and we're still in it. So if our brother rises up and say, get up, like Nnamdi Kanu is doing, say, get up. You are making yourself be carried away with this black mentality that you are nothing. And I need to listen to him. Are you listening to me? I need to listen to him. If you have risen up from that and you have found out for yourself that, no, I am not the slave of a white man, and I found out myself that I am not a slave to a white man, there are 70 other percent out there that are not in it. They're not even understanding what we're talking about. Okay? There are 70% people out there that are not understanding it. So, my brother, I will tell you this. I'm not even going to argue it on degrees or scholarship or whatever. No, I want to use a common sense. And that is what I'm using. Common sense between us as brothers. Okay? Between us as brothers. You are not talking against Nnamdi Kanu. Good and fine. That is what it should be. You shouldn't be talking bad about him. That is good. He shouldn't even be talking bad about you. That is not even what is called for. So what we are talking about is how do we restore back our nation? Okay? How do we get ourselves free from this black domination from the white man so that we can be ourselves again? Okay? This is what we are talking about. So I would appreciate it as you are very, very innate, trying to use your Facebook page and your YouTube page to enlighten our people. I will advise, I will just give you my own personal opinion. You focus on it. Focus on it. Elaborate. Teach our people. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish, please. Teach our people what is wrong.
You have 2 minutes, then I will drop you and bring someone else.
Okay. So teach our people what is right. Teach our people to get up. Okay. Nnamdi Kanu is doing playing his own part. You play your own part the way you are doing now, so that things will be very fine for everyone. Okay. Thank Thank you very much. I don't have much to say. This is all I want to tell you. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, thank you. You are free to air it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
My sister, now you are withdrawn. Let me tell you something. Anybody that is doing anything that will liberate black people will get my support. Please show me the person in Istanbul, in Turkey, that did more videos than me when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. Let the person come out and say it. Do you know that because of Nnamdi Kanu and what I was saying about Biafra, it blew my open when I infiltrated Boko Haram? Those of you who knew that, please start confirming it here. When Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, people were saying, no, this is what you need. Buhari is so stupid. He has taken debates. Now, IPOB should prepare for a bigger thing because they are going to have a larger platform from this. They called me a saboteur that I'm in support of Buhari arresting Nnamdi Kanu. And every day when he will go to court, I will be doing. If you know anybody that did more videos than me in Turkey, please name the person. And if you are watching the person, I want you to come on here now. Because of that thing alone, the Boko Haram people that I was talking with now knew that I wasn't actually with them. They blew my cover. This is the price I have paid. It didn't start today. Not all these people that just started 2 days ago, that people that just started talking about Nnamdi Kanu yesterday. Where were these people when he was arrested? How many videos did I was making 3 videos every day? Why do you think I had so many IPOB supporters then? Why do you think they wanted me to handle the social media of IPOB Istanbul? Please answer me that question. You can never see me fighting against freedom. Look at somebody that talks to anybody anyhow. And you want to teach me about freedom? No. I know freedom. I value freedom more than you. I want to live in a place where I will say what I feel like and nobody will trouble me. This is who I am. Please, all those people shouting saboteurs, where were you when we were making those videos? Where were you when Boko Haram, my picture, my profile, that time I was answering Ask Here on Facebook. Those of you who knew when this one say, go to Samuel, you are in Turkey. When did you come to Turkey? Shut up. Go ask Boga. Go ask Boga. You are lying. Come with your real face. Go ask Boga. Ask them. Were you at the Port Hotel on 30th of May 2017? Udonga, confirm here, confirm this thing now. You were there that day. Kennedy was there that day. Kennedy was there that day. All these ones that just came yesterday. When did you join IPOB in Turkey? When did you join it? When did you join it? Ask Kennedy. Ask Boga. Ask Udonga is here. Udonga, please tell them you were there that day. Even when they didn't allow you to speak, it was this same Kennedy that was telling them to allow you to speak, that you have a point. Omenwanne, I think you were there that day. Omenwanne, if you're hearing me, if you can still remember, tell them. I think Okeskate was there that day. Tell them. Okay? My brother, welcome to the program. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Check your audio.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you for the doing. And when I saw this broadcast, my heart pained. Because these things we are talking, you can see the level of people you are talking with now, the education they got from him. That is what you're talking about. Because, okay, we know that they're doing this. You're calling your own self a daft person. You know, how can you change? The change can only come by you that claim to know, educating those that doesn't know. How can somebody come here and said that a white man is better than black man? Listen, you see, I heard you said about this supremacists, right? What they're doing is to pin you down because they know Africa owns 75% of world minerals. Anything that man needs to survive in this world, 75% of them resides in Africa, right? So if they don't put you down, you spring up, you will be better than them, but in military, in everything, they will bow. This is the only secret. Yes. This is the only secret. When Kwame Nkrumah said that this freedom they claim to give us, their one hand is still holding us, right?
But
it's the same.
Lucky Dube sang and told us, Mickey Mouse freedom, yeah. Mickey Mouse freedom, yeah. It is a Mickey Mouse independence. Look at South Africa. Desmond Tutu is still considered a hero by some Africans. Nelson Mandela is still considered a hero by some Africans. They are white puppets, and when you talk about it, they say you're a Confucianist. No,
brother, you know what? Yeah?
You're the one that don't know history.
I promise you this. There are some videos I will send to you, and I will want you to talk about those videos. Like this one you said about Mandela now, the person who brokered the peace, yeah, he came out to say that when he went to meet Margaret Thatcher, right? He have to tell Margaret Thatcher that Mandela shouldn't talk. He went to convince Mandela to accept. You understand? I give you one example now, because people don't know their history, and that's why they are talking bullshit. You know, in Liverpool, 1986 or 87, they went to play football in Sheffield. They got stampede in stadium. Till date, they are still fighting for the justice. South Africa, whatever they did there, nobody was held responsible. You understand? You tell us, let us forget. You tell us, let's forget. That is the reason why South Africans are angry against their black. They directed their anger against the wrong people.
And they should do it. If ANC is not working for the white people, EFF will not rise, and that is why they will not let someone like Julius Malema near power. Our people should be asking,
soldier. This is their foot soldier.
Please give me 1 minute. How can you say you have independence, but all the mineral resources are controlled by white people? Now they will give some of. Now they will give some of these ANC leaders money. Those black people, they will pay them. Look at the current president. Where did he grow up? Who sponsored his education? Is the Oppenheimers. The Oppenheimers are the ones running the diamond trade for the British monarchy.
Exactly.
They are still in control of the mines, all the resources. How is that thing free? And when you try to tell your people, they say you are a Confucianist. What do you mean by Confucianist? Please go and do your own research. My brother, please take 3 minutes and round up. Let me.
Because you know why? Because they hate education. Listen, my own personal view on Nnamdi Kanu, he is misusing the opportunity he's got. He should use that radio to educate our people to know, because when the people know what is wrong, they can be able to rise up. You get me?
Of course.
I want you, I know you must have had this video. I want you to talk about this interview with Ekweremadu on independence, democracy, whatever they call it, right? This thing, I would like you to analyze that this thing, because all the things they're against is what he's telling them. When you want to fight these people, you have to start from your own family. You can't just come out and fighting everybody.
Start from your local government.
If you don't start from your family.
Yes.
He even mentioned it there that we have to pay sacrifices. Listen to reggae music. Why? Because it tells you the real. It tells you when you want to fight for something, you have to sacrifice. If you can't sacrifice for freedom, then you are not worth mentioning the word freedom. It's a fact. We all knows that. Nobody has ever given. Freedom is not given, it's taken.
Thank you. So, thank you for your. Do you know how you can send me the videos you talk about the South Africa and the Equatorial? I haven't seen them. Please, if you know how to send. Okay, send it via inbox. Send it through my inbox, please.
Okay, I will do that. I will do that, and I would like you to talk about that, because there's so many, the way you reason, there are so many points you will pick there to educate our people. That's what we need. We don't need shouting. When you talk, you call us black monkeys, we don't have sense. What is your solution?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the wonderful contribution. Send me those videos, okay?
No worries. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
My people, see, someone may be right on one thing, but wrong on the other, or on another. The person you're following may not even know this history. People, who are you surrounding yourself with? If you surround yourself with white Jews, do you think they are going to tell you the truth about the problem in your country? No. Look at how they are gathering around all our people who are, you see, Martin Luther King Jr. It's just of recent that people started noticing that he was surrounded by FBI and CIA agents. Look at Bob Marley. I've been begging one of our sisters from Jamaica. If you see now Jamaica, you see their women twerking, dance hall, putting bottle in their vaginas, doing nonsense. Who destroyed? They've destroyed reggae. The real reggae, they've destroyed it and replaced it with dance hall. This is what they've been doing to our people, and these are the things we need to start exposing. Bob Marley, I knew they killed him when he started getting conscious. Chase that crazy bullet. My dear, check his last album before he died. Look at the doctor, the German doctor that took care of him. Guys, please go and research Operation Paperclip. A former Nazi doctor was supposedly treating Bob Marley. Come on, how do you think he will survive? Nazi scientists were taken from Germany to the USA after the war. Quote me anywhere. Check Operation Paperclip. German Americans, like the Bush family, even the Germans are still controlling the British economy. Britain as a country today. The Queen of England, check her roots. Her husband, all the sisters of the King, what is his name, Prince Albert. All of his sisters married Nazi SS officers. Yes, the one who was supposed to be king abdicated his position just for him to be with his brothers who are the Nazis. Prince Harry, haven't you seen him with a swastika? The doctor that was taking care of Bob Marley then in Mexico was a Nazi doctor. Go and do your research, do your history. These are the things we are trying to teach you. This is not a mainstream knowledge. This is not a mainstream knowledge. Not many people know this. South Africa is the way it is today because white people still control it. And the same people will come on TV and tell you, since white people left South Africa, it's a hellhole. No, they never left because they still control the resources. How can you say you leave? But Bank of South Africa, who controls it? White people. Why should the rand be devalued? Tell me. Have you asked yourself why Israeli currency is always stable? Huh? Australia. All the countries they are ruling, see their currencies. Don't worry, they will still see. You see, Brexit is good for the British people and good for us, but it will destroy Europe. That is why they're fighting tooth and nail to cancel it, but the genie is already out of the bottle. It will not happen because the same people are mistreating their own people. Guys, this is the type of history we should be talking about. Okay? Wait, let me. I'm coming. I'm coming, guys. Hold on. Let me block this one. Okay? Guys, this is the history most people don't know. And the people you think should know better don't even know anything. That is what Kangwa Gindi Igbo a na-edozi onye dị ndụ onu na-edozi onye nwụrụ anwụ onu. Ọ bụ ọsọsọ onye nwụrụ anwụ ka a na-edozi onu. Thank you guys on YouTube for joining me. Please like the video if you like what you're hearing. Share it if you love what you're seeing. And hope you join me